afterlife is to be with Anubi. So, have you ever done any business? If you ever did any business, raise your hand.
Yes.
You see, all of you guys know how to count. You know where is the profit. You know what is the loss, and you know what's about the money, the finances. And that's why we are honored at Anubi to have all of you with us here today. So please, can I have a round of applause for everyone today? All right, thank you. I'm going to be presenting you with Anubi. Especially flew here today from the U.S. in order to tell you more about what we are and what our future plans are. All right. First of all, Anubi is a historic, pivotal project. It is a platform. It is a company. It is a corporation. It is everything. That is all together. That is combining two things. It is the mother of origin. Okay? So, if you take a look at what we do is AI, you need to be the best in AI in order to dominate this field. Then we're up with the deep pen. Deep pen is about creating physical infrastructure for the users like you and me. And then number 3 is the Web3 plus the RWA. Mr. Singh, he already told you about the RWA, so I'm not going to be talking about it more. But in here, it is RWA plus the Web3. That is how we are combining, pivoting into the things that we can be combining all together here at Anubi. Now, next. We are almost all around the world, okay? We're operating in more than 60 countries. We have offices in 12 different countries around the world. We are in Dubai, Hong Kong, Singapore, Switzerland, London, Cayman Islands. If you are familiar with how the money works in the world, you can actually understand and realize why each and every location was set. First of all, let's talk about Dubai. Dubai is the place that is almost in the middle of the whole world that has no taxes, that is absolutely eco-friendly to every startups, partnerships, and whatever we have. Then, when it comes to Hong Kong is the legislation motherboard for the whole finances in Asia. Then there is Singapore. Singapore and Hong Kong are actually working together in order to balance the things out in between. Then we have Switzerland and London, where you need to get all the licenses. Okay, when it comes to the big banking, the top big 4, and things so on, we need to know that we are jurisdictionally and by law are following all the international rules. Okay? And then Cayman Islands. Same reason as Dubai, it is for the zero tax. So the origin users, just like you, can get bigger profits and can be safe and sure about your future and the future of Anubi. Wow. Okay? Thank you. I hope that very soon we're going to be having headquarters in India, probably in New Delhi and in Korea, in Seoul. I hope that it's going to be there one day. Alright? Now, if you take a look about the licenses, the law around the world, it is getting more and more difficult on how can companies like Binance, companies like Jucoin, Gator.io, OKX, keep on having the huge amounts of money being distributed friendly, eco-friendly, with minimum taxes and so on. Here at Anubi, we have more than 15 core licenses that we acquired from London, Switzerland, the US, and so on. So we are able to operate in almost 180 countries around the world. That's the real value of not only saying, but also doing. Okay? Then, also we are around 8 different countries that are the most important for the law legislations, such as Singapore, Hong Kong, as I've already mentioned. So, if you are the person who is wondering what is behind these Web3 infrastructure, what is behind the origin, it is the strong backbone of Anubi. Alright? Yes. We are here to cover you. We're here with you. Now, as I've already said, this is the map that we are operating all across the world. The key points of the world, Anubi has its step over there. Yes. Okay? So, did you take your pictures yet?
Yes!
Yes, please. Alright. Now, as I said, in Anubi, we don't only speak, but we also execute. And you can see that the numbers speak louder than me. First of all, the total investment projects that we have is more than 120. This is a huge amount of successful projects that have been executed in the Web3 industry. Then, the incubated projects, the ones that we invested, harnessed, and grew, is more than 30. Annualized portfolio is around 62%. If you have ever been into the world of finances, you can understand how difficult it is to reach the 62% of the annual portfolio yield. But the average ROI, return on investment, per project is 4.2 times, including the origin, of course. That's how you can see that we almost never miss. We never miss. Alright? And then the total ecosystem of the whole Anubi ecosystem is $3.8 billion.
Wow!
In which more than 1 billion is only origin.
Wow, wow.
Alright?
Oh,
yeah. So we are more than proud to have all of you guys here today. And this is not only our results, these are the results of you and me, of all of us here.
Yes!
Yeah. So, as you can see, there are some other potential next generation of the projects like the GameFi. We're investing in RWA. We're investing in AI. We're investing in a lot of different types of the leading fields around the world and technology. So, I hope that in half a year or in the year, these numbers will double or even triple. Alright? That's what I want from you and me together. Now, are you familiar with this?
Yes.
Yes, of course you are, right? So, Anubi's most successful, the proudest moment of our foundation is the origin. Anubi invests in this leading DeFi 3.0 protocol, and we have the lgns coin, which brought a lot of wealth to the regular and normal people just like us. Then, we have the Metal Studio. The Metal Studio is one of the most advanced GameFi platforms, or the decentralized gaming ecosystems. We are hoping that the games that we're going to be implementing on the Anubi is going to be potentially strong and the future of what we can see. Then, of course, there is a web key, which is as well, let's say, a sister of origin, but also at the same time, it is a complicated relationship in the way that we hope that they can be independently growing protocols, just like as they are. So these are just 3 projects that we're operating in Anubi. And last but not least, the partnering countries. All right, the partnering countries come up to 30 different countries, including Korea, including India, including the US. If you have seen, there's already origin in the US. There's already the origin in the UK, and we have more and more countries that are going to be coming up. Then the ecosystems and the partners that we have is already more than 50,000, which means that we are trying to get the best out of the best brains and the best out of the best hearts across all the industries to join the Anubi, to join the future, the strong power of our foundation. Do you feel me?
Yes!
So if you think that these numbers make sense, and if you believe that next year we can double these numbers, please make it happen.
Yes!
I truly want to thank you, all of you, for believing in us, for trusting us, and also for believing and trusting in yourself. Because that's what Adobe is here for. Now, let's talk about the money. All right? It's all about the money. It's all about the Korean won. It's all about the Indian rupee. It's all about the USD. It's all about the lgns. And here, we have the numbers. First of all, as of Q3 of 2025, all right, the total fund scale of the Anubi was $2.85 billion. Then, the market investment portfolio is around $640 million, which means that we have this money available in order to react to any new trends, such as OpenClaw AI, such as the latest games that are out there. We have this money available in order to boost our fund. Then, the investment and incubation fund is $210 million, which means that we can actually own, we can just go and buy the projects that we think can potentially make a difference. Then, 3-year target fund scale that we are looking forward to just in 3 years is $15 billion. We want to have a 5 times jump, the 5 times leap. And how is that possible? It's because of our partners. We're partnering up with Binance Labs.
Yes!
You heard about Binance?
Yes!
They are our partners now. Then we have the Gate Ventures, Gate.io, Titan Capital, Morgan Crest, and so on. Some of the biggest companies in the world are in there, want to partner up with Anubi. And that's what our biggest proudness is in. Now, if it comes to the future, if it comes to the potential future of Anubi, we are very successful altogether with Origin, but there's always a place to grow. We can make it even better. We're not stopping. We want more. We want to dream bigger. And that's how we were going to do it. First strategy is about investment, and we're trying to incubate the top products in the world of DeepIn, AI, RWA, and Web3. There is a simple example. If there is a street that sells only tomatoes, are you going to open one more tomato shop on that street? Or are you going to open the tomato shop somewhere there is nowhere tomatoes have ever seen? course, you want to open it on the street where everybody knows you can get tomatoes. That's exactly what we're doing. We are trying to penetrate the pain points of the market. We're trying to see and forecast what is the need of the users, what is the need of the people. And that's why DeepIn, AI, RWA, and Web3 is the potential future to what can be even bigger for us at Anubis. Now, then the strategy number 2 is, of course, building our own chain. You need to own your strong blockchain. You need to own